said, excuse me, but you don't understand where I'm at. I was all around the world, on span, cross the map. I've been laying low and now it's time to pop up, bitch, I'm back. Now I'ma run it up. Snooze on the kid that you dumb or what? You better go get your numbers up. Now
Okay, remember now, we're not here to judge anybody. We want to handle this with love, right? You want to tell him how his drug abuse has hurt you, maybe hurt himself. Okay, Harold, what time did you tell him to be here?
5 o'clock, but he's always late.
No, he'll be here. In 3, 2, 1.
Is this a 5 o'clock free crack giveaway?
Don't fucking say hello to me, bitch.
That's right. Don't fucking say hello to me. We don't. Nah, I'm just joking, folks. I'm just playing. We're nicer than that over here on the Bleeding Edge. This is the Bleeding Edge reaction. Of course, coming from the MCU's Bleeding Edge YouTube channel and podcast. I am Jeff S., aka TrueKnowledge, co-host of the MCU's Bleeding Edge. I'm very humbled to be so. I, of course, definitely did stop by the 5 o'clock free crack giveaway already. And I was there for quite a while. And, you know, got my crack on already and whatnot, so I'm feeling good. I'm ready to rock and roll. I'm ready to go ahead and introduce Bandmaid, Onset, live version to Ryan, my new good friend that I met on Spoon, the cool-ass fucking dope, like, audio fucking, like, live podcasting platform and shit and whatnot, that me and Ryan are about to be tearing up and shit. But Ryan also has a YouTube channel that I'm trying to find myself so I can subscribe to that motherfucker. And Ryan, honestly, brother, I want to thank you for being here and doing a Bleeding Edge reaction with me. A video reaction collaboration to Bandmaid. Let me introduce you to Bandmaid, the maids, the ladies. And, hey, man, what's up with your YouTube channel? And, do you know anything about J-Rock or J-Metal or anything like that and whatnot to begin with?
Alright, so for my YouTube channel, I don't really have anything set up for that right now. I am working on it, but on J-Rock and J-Metal, I've never heard anything about that. So this would be all new stuff for me. All new territory.
Do you follow anime at all?
Yeah, I do follow anime.
Okay, then you know J-Rock and J-Pop and J-Metal. You've heard it before, like at the beginning and like end of like anime episodes, right?
Oh, okay, yeah, then yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, what you hear of those bands, that's J-Rock, that's J-Pop. Like, you know, I mean, like, for me, what stands out to me, what I think of when I think of anime and I think of, like, really good, like, Japanese rock, I think of Naruto Shippuden, or, like, Sword Art Online. I don't know if you ever fuck with that, but...
Yeah, I've seen some Sword Art Online. That's some good shit.
Yeah, man. The intros to that shit, the first season, from Lisa, she's called Lisa, are fucking awesome, dude. They're really cool. I actually love Sword Art Online, personally. I know a lot of people don't like it, but I dig it. I think it's cool. Did you see Alicization at all? War of Underworld? Did you get into the 3rd season?
Yeah, I've seen all 3 seasons.
Oh shit, man! You tell me. Was season 3 not fucking awesome?
It was. It was pretty fucking cool. But you can shoot me for this one, but I like my season 1 better than all seasons.
The season 1 is like the original traditional season. You know, like it's a classic. I get it. Like the Gun Gale Online arc of season 2 is kind of stupid. It really is. And some of that, like, incestual shit that goes on, too, is kind of weird. With, like, his, like, sister or whatever, you know, like, half-sister and shit and everything. But I don't care. Alicization was some good-ass anime. It was.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and that's why I got Alice right there. I love Alice. I do. I've got an Alice t-shirt. I love Alice. I think she's an awesome character. I'm telling you right now. But anyways, I digress. We are here to do Bandmaid Onset, and I want to go ahead and tell Ryan right now. Ryan, this is an instrumental, alright? The lead singer, Psyche, is not present in this song. She's not there. There's no vocals. It's just a straight instrumental. And again, this is Bandmaid. You see the poster behind me. You know, like, hey, would I logically fucking have that poster right behind me and shit, like on my videos and whatnot, if this wasn't some real shit?
I wouldn't think so, but you know, we're about to find out. Anyway.
Well, yeah. So shout out to the Bandmaid fandom worldwide, US. Please do me a favor, and when you get in the comment section and shit and whatnot, make sure you shout out Ryan and give him props for his reactions and shit and whatnot, not just me. You know, because this is a team effort and whatnot. It's a collaboration. And let's get into it. Let's do some Bandmaid, baby. Let's check out the Maids.
Let's do it.
Fucking Onset. Okay. Ryan, before we get into this fucking sick-ass bass solo that Misa's about to drop real quick, what do you think, sir, about Bandmaid Onset so far?
Okay, so I gotta admit, that's some pretty badass music.
I'd say so, yeah.
Now, my first thought would be Ash Nico and Bandmaid doing a collab together. That'd be badass.
Do you like the Maid outfits?
Yeah.
They look cool.
Wouldn't? Who would?
Yeah, they're cool, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like them too. What do you think of this live show with the lasers and the smoke and all that shit and everything and whatnot? It's pretty sick, isn't it?
Oh yeah. It really makes the show pop, and not just the music, but also the visuals of it makes it like welcoming and showing you like here's what we're about and shit, you know?
Yeah, I mean, you know, you can obviously see the crowd and everything and whatnot. They're really into it and shit. Like, I have to believe that, like, I'd be pretty into it too. Like, if I heard Onset live myself.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, dude, like, you tell me, that shit's no joke. Like, I mean, they can fucking play.
Oh yeah, they can play. They can play.
And the sound is, like, powerful. and like it kicks you right in your fucking teeth. You know, like they're not fucking around. Like that is some serious sound. You know, honestly, man. I know this is your first time hearing bandmaid and whatnot and everything. You know, and we'll get into later on. You know, I'll ask you about what you think. You know, the band's gonna sound like with vocals and singing and lyrics and everything and whatnot compared to this. But just based off of what you heard so far, this just being an instrumental and whatnot and everything, I know that with the smoke and the lasers and stuff and whatnot, it's hard to make out some of the maids at times and whatnot and everything. But did anybody in the band stand out to you at all yet so far?
To be honest, I wasn't looking at the maids. I was looking more at the music of it all. You know, the good costumes are good. The looks of everything's good, but if your music's trash, then your looks don't matter. So I really wasn't looking for the looks. I was looking for the music. And
Okay,
so far,
so
the music's slapping right now.
let me change the question. Based off the music, did anybody in the band stand out to you?
Uh,
Now, just to let you know, just to like fill in some gaps for you, the lead guitarist is Konami. The rhythm guitarist slash backup singer, the short one with the pigtails, is Miku. The drummer is Akane. And the bassist is Misa.
well, then Akane is popping out to me the most right now.
You know what? That's really cool, man. I'm telling you right now. Every time I do these reactions, everybody always right from jump like is into Akane, man, and her drumming. Dude, I'm telling you right now, man. When I first got into bandmaid, my first maid was Akane. And I bought my first bandmaid t-shirt was Akane. You know, now, after like 3 months of being into bandmaid, three plus months, I'm at a tie with Miku and Akane. Like, I love them both. Miku is fucking awesome, man. Like, she really is. You'll see once we do some more reactions and we get into some different songs, her energy is just like unbelievable. Like, it's infectious. But so what about Akane did you like? I mean, do you just like the drumming in general?
Yeah, it's got, you know, it keeps the rhythm, and it's, you know, it's pops. You know, out of everything if you could pick one thing that you would like about it, you know, the beat of the drums is really keeping it all together.
And she really and the drums on the transitions on the song sound great. They really do. Like, they're great. And at the beginning of the song, when they first show her in that red light, and you can see her hitting the cymbals and whatnot and starting the song off, she just looks cool, man. You know. So, are you surprised?
Yeah, I'm very much surprised. I was not expecting all this from bandmaid. I really wasn't.
Okay.
But at the same time, you know, like you said, you got that poster on the back. So,
for real, man.
Yeah.
Like, you know, Ryan, yo, I took down the American flag and put it on a different wall to replace the American flag with bandmaid, bro.
Oof.
Yeah, bro.
That's saying some stuff right there. That's really saying it.
Well, plus, at the same time, too, just to be honest, I didn't realize how big the fucking poster was until I got it. You know? Like, I bought it, and then it showed up, and I unraveled it from, like, the thing, and I was like, holy fuck, this is huge. What do I do with this thing? Like, where's it going to fit? Well, the only space I could really think of that where it fit was right where the flag fit. So, hey, you know what? It was an easy swap. I put the American flag right across the fucking room, like it's on a different wall. So I got it right there. You know what I mean? You know. Yeah. And I did it the right way and shit too, respectfully and whatnot. And I folded it up all proper and whatnot and everything, and like, you know, hung it right up properly with proper respect and shit. But honestly, man, I'll tell you right now, I fucking love having bandmaid right behind me. Every video I make him doing Marvel, doing MCU content and shit with this freaking weird bandmaid poster behind me all the time. I love it, dude. It's awesome. Why not, man? Fuck it. You know?
Yeah, why not?
Why not 5 fucking chicks from fucking from Japan and shit that fucking like crank out some badass fucking rock and roll, dude? Fucking best live fucking rock band in the world.
Yeah.
Misa! Miku! Fucking A, dude. What a fucking ending, man.
Watch the NBA Finals live.
I'm telling you, dude. Talk about a fucking game changer, bro. Yo.
Oh, yeah.
Is that shit not fucking... I mean, they are proficient as shit, man. Like, you want to talk about, like, clean, like... Everything, there's no mistakes in that shit.
No, not at all.
You know?
I know, like, I know a family band that, like, the Duttons. Have you ever heard of them?
No.
That's some shit I can put you on. But anyway,
okay.
I know the Duttons personally, and you know they got some nice music, but they're old-fashioned about it. It seems like bandmaid's bringing the old and new into the same deal, and make it and just collabing it into a perfect mashup.
Well said. That's a very good point. They definitely do bring the old-fashioned like hard rock kind of vibe, and then at the same time, there's also like a very like there's elements of punk, alternative rock. You know what I mean? Like
yep.
There's a little bit of everything. And you'll see that across the span of like some of the different songs. But honestly, when that bass line kicks in, Misa's bass line is so fucking like firm and like right out there. Like, that's one of the things about bandmaid that really like stands out to me all the time is that like Misa's bass line just drives the fucking music. Like, honestly, Akane and Misa together, the rhythm section, are like the engine of the band. And they drive that fucking band, man. Like, and their sound is they just kill it.
Oh yeah. Like I said, I really wasn't expecting none of this from bandmaid, but I am so glad that I was wrong with what I was originally thinking.
Why? What were you thinking?
I wasn't thinking it'd be this good. I'm just gonna say it right there. I wasn't thinking it's gonna be this good, but I'm impressed, and
Onset will do that to you.
I'm speechless, man.
It is pretty impressive, isn't it? Like, honestly.
Yeah.
And you know what?
Right now.
You're not the first person that's done one of these reactions with me and who has been speechless. You're not. It happens. Like, sometimes I don't know how to describe what they do. But honestly, man, like, that is some good-ass rock and roll music, dude. It really is.
Oh, yeah.
You know? And I'm telling you, I'm not going to get to see them when they do their U.S. tour at the end of the year because they're not coming to Florida. So, and I'm not flying to another state just to see bandmaid in concert. I'm not. If I'm going to fly anywhere, I'll fly to Jamaica or like to the Dominican Republic or some shit and go stay at a resort for like a week. I'm not going to go fly to go see bandmaid, you know? But my thinking with that is essentially that they're so good that I don't see how they're not going to be more popular by next year to where by then, when they come back and do another U.S. tour, which they will, they'll be back again in 2023, you know, then they'll do more stops. At that point, then they'll end up hitting Tampa or Miami or whatever, and then I'll be able to go see them. I'm not afraid to be patient.
Oh yeah, they're gonna be famous in the U.S. pretty soon if they're not already not that famous right now.
Yeah, they're all in like their late 20s or whatever, you know. Like the band started in 2013, so they've got lots of time.
Yeah,
and shout out to the bandmaid fandom. I know a lot of you like are going to some of the shows. I think they're doing nine stops on their U.S. tour at the end of the year. And it's going to be great exposure for them. I mean, they're really good. Like, I'm telling you right now, Ryan, live, their chemistry is unbelievable. You know, like, as a band. I mean, they're just so good. Like, they're all so individually talented that it's you don't know what to say at times. Like, you know, it's so unique to me. The sound, the band, the chemistry, you know, like, it's just not something, you don't expect it.
You know, I like you saying they're all singly talented. I think they're all, with their singly talented selves, they make a whole group 10 times more talented because of how talented they are by themselves. Okay,
so let me ask you. On our next reaction, and folks, please make sure that you check out round 2 of Ryan and I's reaction videos that we're going to do. What do you think it's going to be like when we throw Psyche in the mix and we actually get some vocals and whatnot into the mix? I know it's a tough question, but
all right,
I mean, are you expecting a letdown at all? Like,
no, not at all, not at all. If I get let down, I'll be very disappointed. I'll be very depressed. But you know, I feel like it's gonna be a badass deal right there. You know, I feel like between their voices and their, you know, music, it's gonna be a epic collage of talent.
Well, I believe, if I remember correctly, folks, that Ryan and I are going to tackle Bandmaid Play, the live version of Play, next. And I'm going to introduce him to Psyche, and we'll see what he thinks. We'll get his reactions. We'll see what he thinks of Psyche's vocals and whatnot and everything. This was Onset. I thought it was a good way to start Ryan off to the Maids. You know, I like to go with Onset as the first song that that I give somebody to work with. I just think it sets a nice tone for the band. It's my favorite song. My favorite Bandmaid song is Onset. It is. I love it. And I'll be honest with you, Ryan, just to be clear, and some of you out there already know, the reason I started this series of video reaction collaborations, which I've never heard of anybody really doing, to tell you the truth, other than me, to Bandmaid, is because after I became traumatically brain injured and my life changed completely and I started a second life essentially, and I lost my older self, due to what happened. One of the things I lost was music. My desire and interest in music was gone after I got out of my coma and woke up in my new life. I no longer cared about music anymore at all. It made no difference to me at all if when I got in my car, I put music on or didn't while I was in the car. You see what I'm saying? I did not care. I only literally played music when I would hang out with chicks or whatever as like background shit. You know what I mean? Like I had a couple songs that I threw up on my computer and shit for that kind of spot. Besides that shit, I could care less. Bandmaid. One day, like 3 months ago, I just happened to be watching some reaction videos, and I watched 2 reaction videos of Bandmaid. And that was it, man. I was all in. And since then, I listen to music every single day of my life now. After almost 8 full years of having none of it at all. You know? So at that point, that meant enough to me to where I thought that it was worth it to start a series and to start introducing Bandmaid to people, to other creators, to my friends. You know? And let them get a chance to check out Bandmaid and see what the band does for them. I mean, hey. What? Go ahead. I mean, listen. Listening to the Bandmaid is not going to make your dick bigger or anything like that, you know? Just to be clear. Unfortunately. But, no, it's okay. Me and Ryan are working with enough down there in that area anyway. We don't need to be adding anything on. You feel me? That might actually be detrimental to society. Honestly. And Ryan, I'll tell you another time about my former life as a world-renowned gynecologist.
Due to inflation, one good girl is now worth 1,132.13 bitches. Yep.
That's right. That's a trained economist that we use here at the Bleeding Edge. Yep. And those are accurate statistics right there.
Yep.
Just to be clear. There are 10,000 whatever bitches these days per one good fucking woman, unfortunately, in our current culture. It is depressing. And you know what? I'm not sure I have the answer for that, folks. I'm just some dude. I'm doing a Bleeding Edge reaction here, man. I'm just trying to fucking like introduce Bandmaid to somebody. You know, I'm not that talented. But I can promise you that I will make sure that I continue to go forward and make sure that I go ahead and extricate sexually everything I fucking possibly can from every fucking woman I meet whenever possible at all times. You know, because I value women and respect them and whatnot and everything. And at the end of the day, I value vagina.
Sometimes it may be good, sometimes it may be shit.
There you go. That's kind of how it is here on the Bleeding Edge sometimes. Sometimes could be good, sometimes could be shit. You never know. But with Bandmaid, it's never like that.
It's always good.
It's very consistent. They always deliver. So anyways, Ryan, another Bleeding Edge reaction in the tank. Appreciate you, brah. I'm hoping and praying, and I'm sure you all out there and whatnot in the fandom and whatnot are too, that by the time I drop play on Ryan and he actually gets to hear Psyche sing and shit and whatnot, he's going to end up becoming a Bandmaid fan. Legitimately. It's got to happen. If Onset wasn't enough to do it, then I'm hoping play is going to be enough.
Well, you already got me as a fan, so they already got me as a fan, so Onset's already
They're going to kill me. I told them to send me a video holding an object and start nodding.
Anything is a dildo when you really put your mind to it. There's no such thing as too large or too sharp. Every time you stop to question yourself, I want you to tell yourself, I can, and I will.
That's right. That chick with the fucking water bottle, man. You can and you will.
Oh, yeah.
Get that big ass water bottle right up in your snatch and shit. Why not? You know? And hey, I'd like to see it too. I would enjoy that shit. I would. I would dig it. You know?
Yeah.
I'm not much of a voyeuristic kind of guy, but I would actually kind of dig like checking that out, to tell you the truth. I would, realistically. That would be some dope shit to watch. That would be some straight up like must-see TV type shit. Right, Ryan?
Yeah.
You know? Because that chick is hot, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'd love to see that fucking water bottle up in her ass. But I'd rather replace that water bottle with my penis, of course. If possible. You know?
Wow. Như vậy thì
Yeah. That guy's a fucking boss, man. You see him?
Yeah.
He threw his cell phone against the wall. Against the fucking wall, dude. It rang during his interview or whatever. He fucking threw it against the fucking wall. That's my hero right there. That's my hero. He is so goal-oriented about getting that pussy with that chick that he was not to be disturbed. You feel me?
Yep.
He was like, fuck that shit.
Fuck it.
Yep. And that was Brie Larson, too, by the way. Captain Marvel herself that called on the phone. That's why he fucking just threw it against the goddamn wall. Because he saw the Captain Marvel movie and whatnot and everything. And he was like, you know what? What the fuck? Brie Larson? Fuck that shit. Take back that fucking Academy Award they gave her or whatever. Nah, I'm just playing. Anyways, folks, I'm just fucking with Ryan here. I'm playing around. I'm having some fun. But another Bleeding Reg reaction in the tank. Shout out to bandmaid fandom worldwide, US. We love you. Shout out to all fucking J-Rock, J-Metal, Love Bites fucking fandom. Shit, I haven't even told Ryan about Love Bites yet. Shit. Wait till he fucking sees that shit. That shit's gonna like, gonna trip him out, man. You know, hey, look, I'm not big into like plugging and shit and whatnot. All I can say is, if you're already on the YouTube channel anyway, just hit subscribe. It's that simple. It's not complicated and shit. It takes 2 seconds. You know, why not?
1, 2.
I would. You know, so.
I already did.
Anyways, we love everybody out there. God bless you. Have a good weekend. Peace.
Hey. I said, excuse me, but you don't understand where I'm at. I was all around the world, on span, cross the map. I've been laying low and now it's time to